and good day. It's me again, and it's time for that show again. This is super effective. I'm your host, Dash Retro, and you know, I was thinking about what game to play today. I definitely want to play at some point. I mean, we're gonna play a few games today. I definitely want to play Final Fantasy III, maybe a little bit more Fallout. But I was thinking, and I realized, you know, it's been a little bit since we played some Legend of Zelda. Just the original Legend of Zelda. Been a little while. So let's do it. Yeah, I just got thinking about it, and I realized how much fun it sounded like. So let's do it. Hopefully I won't have to consult my map that we made, Flex and I, too much. Because I used to have this game just 100% memorized, like I do Metroid. But it's been a little while, so perhaps my memory has faded a little bit, but we will see. So, let's pop this in here. Let's also just turn that off. There we go. Ooh, yeah. Wonderful. Okay. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 pieces, Link, to go find her. So it says Link right there, huh? I haven't really paid attention to that before. Rupee is spelled funny here. What are the other funny things about this? Oh, the flute is called a recorder. Voltar! How's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, recorder. Ah, it's silly. Alright, let's play this game. Lonk, you know what? That looks like it's, you know, doesn't have anything on it, but I still just want to start fresh, just in case. First time you played this game, you were 3 or 4? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, when I was a youngin', probably when I turned 5, my parents got me a Game Boy and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And I remember thinking that Link was an elephant, because I was a child. You know, it's similar to, you know, I for years after I thought that was a really funny thing. I think it was because, like, his hat I thought was like a trunk or something. Yeah, I'm not really sure what exactly the deal with that is. What up, Darkslayer? Hey there, White Mage Becky. Again, Computer Geek, hello, thank you everybody for being here. So yeah, we're gonna play some Legend of Zelda, and it's great. This is a great game, and I'm gonna try to do my best just from memory here. If I remember right, down here is Paradise Isle, where all the monsters are fucking loaded. So we missed a 5er right there, which sucks. But right over here, wait, no, not yet. We got that 5er though. I mean, these guys are reasonably loaded, but I'm talking about these guys. For some reason, these guys just make it rain. Oh yeah, give me them ducats. Is there one more that's still alive? I can't tell. But anyway, at some point here we'll get bombs dropped, but before we get bombs dropped, basically what I like to do in the very beginning is get a bunch of money. And, you know, buy some things. So on our way to getting some money, there will be... By the way, my fucking cat I let in here, and he's behind the TV rubbing his face on wires. He doesn't chew wires, but he's rubbing his face on them, so hopefully that won't become a problem. He's also stepping on my soundproof panels, but at this point it's my fault, because I should have hung them up by now. I've hung half of them up. Oh, jeez. That was really dumb. I just let that Octorok shoot me. There's a lot of nuance to, like, the combat of this game, where you... Give me a second. Okay. You notice things like how enemies will pause a moment before they fire. So like if they're about to shoot a rock, they'll stop for a second and then they'll fire. And games need to have that kind of shit. Like, I don't know if you guys saw any of Rolling Thunder, but that's the first game that comes to mind where enemies will just blast you. Like a fucking Western duel. They'll just quick draw and blast you with no wind up or no like visual or auditory representation to the player, or warning I should say, that it's about to happen. And it's frustrating. You know, remember Jackal? Jackal was a game where the enemies could shoot at you, but they blinked before they did it, so like you knew it was coming and you could avoid it reasonably. I realize that humans in the real world don't blink before they fire their guns, but this is a video game. Anyway, despite my trying to give you guys tips about The Legend of Zelda, I am getting hit a lot. Partly because we need a shield. These Zoras in the water are a big deal. Also, this like hissing sound, it took me so long to realize that it's supposed to be the shore. I always thought it was like the Zora popping up and stuff, but no. Listen to that. You can hear the waves crashing. Isn't that cool? Oh, 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 blip, bop, bop. Oh. And by the way, I'm sorry to contribute to your inability to escape the fame that surrounds you, Voltar, but if you guys don't know Voltar in the chat, he is the guy who performed the mod work on my NES here to make it look so good that people don't believe that I'm not emulating. Alright. Oh, yep, bep, boop, oh, yep, bop. Okay. So the reason that we're going all the way up here, well, first of all, I guess we should get this note. Oh, wait, it's not up here. But anyway, you go up here right away because you get this note. But also, there is a big pile of cash up here in a secret spot. Oh, and I did get bombs! I was gonna complain that I didn't have bombs yet, but I totally did get them. And so, I should... We'll be back here in a second. I just need to do something for safety right here. Because I don't want to die. Just come right over here. Dispatch these hostiles. And bip! What? Bip! What? Bip! There we go. This game is very picky about where you place your bombs. There we go. New heart container. Good job, Rocket Science. Is that your first one today? There we go. There's things about, did you guys play Shovel Knight? I remember them talking up Shovel Knight about how they only wanted to do things that the NES could do. But then I played Shovel Knight, and I found that to be extremely untrue. Like, yeah, they used the NES color palette, but there's other things. Like, have you ever noticed that a sprite on the NES is never more than 3 colors? Alright. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Here's something I found by accident one time. So right up here, cha-ching, we can extort this guy for 100 of his rupees. The thing about It's a Secret to Everybody is Link is actually telling that to the bad guy. He's warning him to keep it a fucking secret that we're taking all his cash. Or we will come back and we will slit his goddamn throat. We'll give him a Russian necktie. It's a secret, you motherfucker. It's a secret to everybody. Oh, that was risky. Alright. Ooh, for once I didn't get that on the last enemy. We didn't... No More Heroes special it. You guys ever play No More Heroes where you get that special attack every once in a while from the slot machines, but every single time it's from the last enemy? So you just walk around as a fucking Super Saiyan? Is what an issue of Nintendo Power. Whoop! Yeah. You see what I mean? When the enemies stop moving, you stop moving too, and just block their shot and then hit them. Works perfectly. Some dudes are gonna come in here. There we go. Shit, when they stack up like that, though. Oh, and then they walk on top of you. Oh, this is bad. Magic, what the hell are you doing over there? Why don't you come curl up on this chair with the pad that I even prepared cat cam for you. Look at this shit. Hang on. Look at this shit. Boop! I prepared a spot for him to be in cat cam. And, he just wants to go destroy my retro game shelf. Magic! Get the fuck over here. I just want the people to be able to enjoy your catness. Yes, you can be on my lap. That also works. Okay, so we have bombs now. What the hell else does that mean? We also have enough... Oh, that means we can go buy the Crandall. Oh, jeez. Don't die. Oh, that was a heart back there. Okay, I gotta remember how to move around this environment. Oh! You son of a bitch. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Wasn't that the first episode, Computer Geek? This fucking forest. Bip. If you're meowing at the door, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. You know I don't mean that, baby. I don't know what you want, Magic. Fine, I'll just leave the door slightly open. It's gonna be... and another cat might come in here, and I might get pissed about it. But whatever, here we go. The door is slightly open. I've left it open for you today. We'll see how long you stay in here, meowing at me. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Where the hell am I going now? Aha, yes. I knew there was reason behind my actions. So we were just preparing for the first level, basically, right now. It's funny how right there he holds up the heart container, but when you get a heart container from a level, he doesn't. It just adds it to your pool, very unceremoniously. Once again, these guys are fucking loaded, so whenever they respawn, it's a good idea to come kill them. Oh, yep, there's our other cat. Alright. Oh my god. Well, I opened the door for him, and then he immediately came over onto where I wanted him to be, so now I have a second cat to worry about. Bah. Yep, you did mention that, Computer Geek. Bip. Bip. Give me that! Oh, alright, fine. Okay, so, next thing to do is to purchase the candle, and that's going to allow us to get a bunch of other sweet treats. Yeah, give me that! Yeah, there's a second cat in here too somewhere. Ooh, you know what? We're actually kind of close to the blue ring. I feel like maybe I should just get that first. No. You get the candle because that enables you to get the blue ring. Alright, we'll get the candle. It's 60! I thought it was 30. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna need that shield also. There's just so much stuff to buy. Here's the plan. Let's use the crandall to go get the shield, and then we'll go get the other hundo. Oh, this is magic. We'll use that to go get the other hundo. And then that will, Is this level 1 up here? No. This is where you get the shield. Okay, here's the problem. The other fucking cat just fucks with all the shit back here. In fact, I need to put a stop to this. Magic, buddy, you just stay chill. Alright. I guess that cat she's way back there in the closet, so I had to just, I have to just leave her. She's just way the hell back there. Alright, here we go. 90, that is more than I expected for the shield. I remember this being the best place to buy a shield, but I don't remember them charging you a fucking arm and a leg for it. Alright, here we go. One of the people got mad for not putting a link in the video. Well, just put it in the video description. Or put an annotation on the video. Sure, people on mobile can't see annotations, but, you know, who the hell watches YouTube on mobile? I realize I say things like that all the time because I don't do anything on mobile because I hate doing things on my phone, but turns out a lot of people do. Alright, so now we've got the shield. That means if you don't know about the shield, bip, we can block that now. You're going to, but you forgot? No, I mean, in the video description, or put an annotation in the video, a YouTube annotation, not a one in your editing software. You can add that shit to your video. I would also like medicine, but we're not going to need it for a long time. Okay, so I gotta remember where the hundo is over here. I know what the square looks like, I just don't know how to necessarily get to it. I think you just go left, though. Yep, it's right here. Fucked it up. Yes. Right in here. Hundo! We did it. Now, I think there's another, like, 30? Not here. Oh, also, a little tip for you. You know how you can't get through here because it's a staircase? Yeah, you can. Just go up one. If you're on the upper half of the square, you can go through it. Just, you know, in case you didn't know that. However, if you didn't know that, you probably maybe not have played this game enough to even know that that might have been an issue. It's just a little tip I found. Alright, here's the ultimate memory test. Which fucking bush is it? Oh no. Getting my ass kicked. Bottom left? No! I really thought it was bottom left. What other games do I have? What kind of question is that? I'm gonna need more specific than what other games do you have, because I own a lot of video games. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever now because I don't remember which bush it is. Oh, there we go. I think this one's 30. 10! Okay, well. We gotta find 18 more rupees on the way over to the blue ring salesman. Yeah. 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 Oh! Oh! Bop! What Sega Genesis games do I have? Oh, I have to look. Castlevania Bloodlines, Phantasy Star 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and Contra Hardcore. And one other one that I can't read from here. Street Fighter 2. And actually, all of those games are Flex's. I actually do not own a single Sega Genesis game. Flex owns those 5, though. Ah, shit, we need more rupees. Oh, good thing these guys are here. I heard these guys are fucking loaded. Yeah. Oh, no, bop, bop. Oh, man. We need 13 more rupees. Isn't there... Now this is where memorization fails me. I gotta know where another rupee shop is. Ugh. So, I know most of you are familiar with the Super Retro Bros, but if you're not, we draw maps when we play games. Let's find out from previous experience where there are rupees. What kind of cave gives you rupees? Oh, we wrote R's for rupees. Okay. I already got that one, I think. And that one. Oh no, I got that one. Okay. If we go 2 down and 2 right, which is going to be a little more complicated because there's a river in the way. So we got to go down this way. Go across the river. We'll probably just get the rupees on the way, is the thing, but still. Oh, we also have to buy the arrows. Shit. I always want to get this blue ring so early, but it's not... It's so unnecessary to do it. But okay, yeah, one of these gives you rupees. Right? According to my map? This is not gonna screw me? Yes, 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 this is rupees. We only need 7, though. This might be a big waste. Okay, it's not a big waste. Sweet. But yeah, I've just never been a Sega guy. I think the Genesis does not have very many good games. The best game on it is Contra Hardcore or Castlevania Bloodlines. Probably Castlevania Bloodlines is from what I've played, my favorite Genesis game. And that game is pretty good. And then like Contra Hardcore is pretty good, but it's also like so much worse than Contra 3 for Super Nintendo. Alright, here we go. Really expensive. Well, let's get this superpower here. Beep, look at that, we're in a blue tunic now. Did you even know that the original Legend of Zelda had different colored tunics in it? Because I didn't before I played this. It blew my fucking mind. when I got the blue tunic. Alright. Now, one last thing, we want to buy arrows, and let's just check how much they cost. We wrote down all that too. 80. So on my way over to the arrow shop, which I'm pretty sure I know exactly where it is, we need to get 75 more rubles. But I think I know where to get those. Yeah, there's 2 ruby places that I didn't go. Rupee places that I didn't go. Straight right from here. One is after the lake. Alright. And the next one is directly above that? Uh-huh. These are the ones that I have to commit to memory better. These ones that, like, sure up the numbers before for me to get the arrows also. And then we can go do, the first dungeon, right? I got 1, 2 heart containers. Let's see. You start out with 3 heart containers, and there's 16 total, so that's 13. Minus 8 from each level. There's 5 in the world. I got 2 from... already, right? No, I got 3 already. Okay, that means we're fine, because the other 2, one is behind a raft. I don't freaking remember. One is behind a raft. And one you need the stepladder for, right. I already got that one, and that one. Right. Yep. Wait a minute. This is where rupees are, right? That fucking cat back there. Oh, that was the right one! That's another hundo? Holy shit! I gotta remember that. Okay, and then apparently there's also one right here in this room, but we don't even need it. Let's just go buy the arrows. Because we've got the Mad Skrilla. However, these guys, like I said, they're loaded. We got it. I mean, look at that. 10 more rupees right there. Oops. Oh, man. It's a good thing I have this blue ring and I'm taking half the damage. Okay, there we are. And I believe this is the cheapest arrow salesman. Or he's the only arrow salesman. So there we go. We are finally ready to do dungeon number 1. Ugh. Get rid of my notes. Alright, it's time to chase this other cat out of here. She got out. Alright. That cat is a lot more independent. Like, she just came in here and just started fucking with shit because she's She's a little bit more destructive. Doesn't actually ruin anything, but is just kind of like she's all nosy and up in everything all the time. And so, if I kick her out of this room and close the door, she'll just go somewhere else and just go do something else. This cat, on the other hand, eventually will, but after a half hour of sitting outside the door whining, and so I just want to just let him in here and have him be happy instead. Okay, are you guys ready for dungeon number 1? I'm not sure if it's okay to go down here to get to it. Yeah, it is. That's just a small lake. And then up there is where the warp point is? Maybe? And then up here is where the level is? Right in the middle of the world? Look at that level design. Of course this is where you would come, naturally, as a player. You would stay where the enemies are easy, just the Octoroks, and kind of gravitate toward the center of the map. Except that on a CRT, this map was hardly readable. I mean, it was alright. Here we are, level 1. Bloody Countess, now auto-hosting. Man, what's with all these auto-hosts from channels that I have never heard of? It's great! Thank you, Bloody Countless. Bloody Countess. Countess. Ooh, that's a sweet name. I better check that channel out. Alright, so we got the... I forgot what we just got from that other room, but the first room gave us a key. Oh, both rooms gave us a key. Right, so now we have... Well, then we unlocked a door, so now we just have one key. Come up here. Okay, here's another thing that blew my mind. These guys are holding 2 swords. I always thought that their sword was just flipping in their hands because of the way that the sprite is being flipped. But no, their other hand is holding a sword too. I just could never see it because the image was too blurry. Yes, compass to the right, and then left will be progress. I want to say there's a bombable around here somewhere, but you don't need to really bother with those. You can finish this game with a bunch of leftover keys, but it doesn't matter because, you know, you can just get the magic key. And, like, in the last dungeon, as long as you know which ways to go, you won't waste any keys anyway. That's what made the first run so hard, is that, oh, right, this is just a... Oh, you remember visiting her channel? Oh, sweet. But yes, this, Oh, totally lost my train of thought there. Oh yeah, the first, run through this game was so difficult because the last, I didn't get the magic key. And then the last dungeon, I didn't know, you know, where you had to go, and so I was using up all the keys on that one area that's just a huge waste of time. Like, purposefully, just a big maze that goes nowhere. And it caused me to have to go buy keys from shops, which is a funny thing that you can do in this game and have to do if that happens to you. And the game, like, acts like it's a shitty thing when you do it. Instead of the da-da-da-da, it does like a... Like, it's the same, like, da-da-da-da, but it's, like, pitched down and weird to make you feel bad about it. Boy, I sure wish the blue spikes in Binding of Isaac behaved this way. instead of it being based on your speed stat and also random fucking luck, whether you get through those things. Alright, we're almost done with this dungeon, and then we go almost straight to level 2. That's the thing, the way that I play this game, there's a bunch of preparation for level 1, so that we come in here with, like, the arrows and the blue key, you know, bombs and candle and all that kind of stuff. But because of that, you're just, like, super prepared to blast through the first 4 dungeons without having to get much else of anything. So there's the boomerang, which is very good. These guys do stop coming eventually. There we go, I think that's it. Alright, and here's this guy. Hey, remember when I made that video about how good RGB looked and I forgot to turn the gamma up on the, I had the gamma set too low on the FrameMeister and so everything looked darker? This was the room that I really noticed it in when I made the comparisons. Dun 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 dun. Alright, so there's level 1. So now, we just need to go find the white schwad. We want the white sword, and then we'll go to level 2. I believe that's another rupee room right there also, just for shits. Ah, fine. What do we need to buy eventually? Meat? Meat is like the last thing that we need to buy. And that's for like level 7 or something. One of the things that was making me realize that I hadn't played this game in so long is that Flex and I still haven't done our endurance run for this game. And, that means... Whoa! That, I don't want to lose my chops. I don't want to lose my Zelda chops before we do that, and then we'll do the endurance run, and I'll be like, oh, fuck, can you play this game again? So, you know, I need to keep myself sharp. That's not where you go. I think this is like level 5 up here, isn't it? Close. Up there, I think is. So why am I here again? White sword. Which is up here. Right. Wait, no, it's up there. Damn it. Instead of the wooden sword. No! What the hell am I doing? That's where you get the thing. The note for the woman, the medicine woman. Okay. I'll remember in a moment. Isn't blue a weird choice for the color of stairs, by the way? And like these guys are brown and blue. NES uses a lot of color combinations that if I were making art, I would never have thought of. But they look good, you know? Like the game looks great. I would just sit there like, there aren't enough shades of brown to do what I want to do. Instead of just thinking, hey, why don't you just use red? It'll look fine. So the white sword is... No. Yes, it is. Okay, right. It's by the waterfall. Oh, right, because then this is up here, and that's what the waterfall is, you dummy. Okay, great. Got it. And here we go. Master using it, and you can have this. Kablamo! That's such a weird thing. It's like, so how am I supposed to master using this particular sword if I can't have it yet? But I guess he just means get Triforce pieces. Now with the white sword, we can kill Zoras. We could skip across right there if we wanted to get the power brace, but we don't have the step ladder yet. And let's just grab these rupees while we're here. You know, just for funsies. Oh, well, they're not right there, so fuck it. Guys, I don't remember where level 2 is. You must promise to master it? Okay, yeah. That makes sense, Mega. Without beating the unicorn guy? No, I don't think that's it. I think it's a centaur. But then also, I'm pretty sure all you need is the first Triforce. You need one Triforce piece. I think. I mean, I always go pick it up after level 1. That's all I know. Okay, so where the hell is level 2 again? Oh, I remember. It's kind of weird to get to. There's like, you have to come at it from the top. It took me, you know, when I was younger and before I like started doing a map kind of thing, I could never find level 2. And I sure as hell couldn't find my way back to it if I ever found it once. Super Bowl is starting in a minute. I heard Nintendo bought ad space for the Switch. That's all I know about the Super Bowl. So it's like right here? No. And it's not over there either. Okay, so I just didn't go far over enough. But up there is just a fairy fountain, so we do go back over here. I want to say it's just to the right of this area. It's like to the right of this square. So we gotta go up. Over. No. Yes. It's over by these rupees over here? Yeah, that's gotta be right. This has to be it. There it is. Yeah, level 2 is tricky to find, I feel. Okay. Boom. Level 2. Shaped like a moon or something. I was trying to draw a snake in pixel art one time. And then I came back and played Zelda, and I was like, why the fuck couldn't I just draw a snake like this? I couldn't do it. Whoops. I was just reading a post from Edmund McMillan about people making, you know, talking about how to make mods for Isaac in general and like guidelines for creating enemies and stuff. And one of the things about one of the guidelines for making enemies was I probably missed a few Zelda enemies, so just copy those. Which is great because you can look at every Zelda enemy and be like, oh yeah, these guys, these are like the V's that shoot out that shoot out their heads at you. It's just these guys. These guys, oh, these are just the leeches that have eyes. Not leeches, I shouldn't say, the worms that have eyes. This is just a champion version of the V's that I was already talking about. Alright, so we got the magic boomerang. And then this dungeon is funny because you don't need to use like any keys. I know I was talking about not having to conserve keys earlier, so it doesn't matter. But it's just so damn easy in this level. It's just this whole right column. You can just bomb up and down it. Whoop, there we go. These bomb things are funny. They suck you in. Like the doors don't suck you in quite as far away as these do. It always feels funny. Okay, and then I think this is just a hint up here. Dodongo hates smoke or something. Dislikes smoke. Oh, I should have known that it was the word dislikes, because that's, you know, Chubb also dislikes smoke. As all the rules cards in the Binding of Isaac tell you. Alright. I mean, I know I keep bringing it up, but it's like, this game rips off the Binding of Isaac a lot, so, you know, we're gonna... It always comes up. Fuck! Ah. Whoops. There we go. This guy, you can just shove bombs down his throat. He's basically Chubb from the Binding of Isaac, but less interesting because he doesn't charge at you. Where's my drink? There we go. Water. Oh, right, you don't get anything from level 2. I forgot about that. Okay. Level 3 is like down by where you start. I like to do the levels in order, you know. Except 6 and 7. I do level 7 before I do level 6, because level 6 is a fucking nightmare. And if you do level 7 first, then you can go get the magic sword. Getting lost in the forest again. Dun 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 dun. I should probably just have the boomerang equipped for general adventuring. You stop it. There we go. Now I got my mojo back. Speaking of mojo, I just watched Austin Powers last night. Because for some reason I've just been wanting to watch Austin Powers. It was a bit of a story, actually. Okay, so I got on Netflix and to look up Austin Powers, and I put in Austin Powers to see if it was on there. Of course it wasn't, because, you know, not a lot of stuff is on Netflix, it seems. Not a lot of, like, really big stuff. So I got on there to look for Austin Powers, and I put it in, and it's not on there. Big surprise. But one of the titles related to was Spy Hard. And I was like, what the fuck is Spy Hard? I know I've heard of it, but I could not think of Oh, right, this is just that's just a tip. I could not think of where I had heard of the movie Spy Hard from. So I started watching it. I was like, oh, you know, it's a Leslie Nielsen movie. You know, it's a spy flick. Maybe it's kind of like Naked Gun. Maybe I've heard of it just in conversations about Naked Gun, because Naked Gun are some of the best movies ever made. I should say some of the funniest movies ever made. But anyway, so I started watching it, well, first thing I noted was that it was awful. It was like all of the throwaway jokes from Naked Gun that got cut because they weren't funny enough, and they could only... If you've ever seen Naked Gun, it's like every line of dialogue is a joke, and every visual thing that happens is a joke, and they're all really funny. And Spy Hard was a movie where they were... It was almost like they were trying to do more jokes than Naked Gun, because, like, it was like visual jokes would go on too long because there were more jokes that they had to shove into it. Which is hard to describe, really, what I'm talking about. But anyway, if you watch it, you'll notice it'll be like one little visual gag will happen that's not very funny, but then it'll go on longer because it'll turn into another visual gag that's also not very funny. And the whole time it was just like that. And then, and this is all in the first 5 minutes, by the way, except that Leslie Nielsen is Agent WD-40, which is fucking hilarious. So, like, the very first thing they say in the movie is, Agent WD-40? Which I gaily, bellowously laughed at. Anyway, then, the thing about Spy Hard is that the theme song came on, and the theme song of the movie is by Weird Al Yankovic. And I was like, right. This is where I've heard of this movie. I've probably seen this movie before, because my girlfriend in high school loved Weird Al a whole bunch, and I've seen, like, everything that Weird Al has been in. And so I'm sure I watched this movie with her a really long time ago. This is what I fucking know the name Spy Hard from. Weird Al. And then I watched, like, 10 more minutes of the movie, and I couldn't stand anymore. It was just so terrible. But then I went on Amazon Video, rented Austin Powers for $4 and watched it, and it was pretty great. It's a pretty good movie. I think it definitely holds up. It's got some jokes in it that are really just like, that is a little embarrassing that people probably thought that was hilarious at one time. You know, it's got a couple of those. Oh, Dark Nuts. There's a very specific way to fight these guys that I should be describing so that I employ the tactic that I'm describing. You have to hit them when they're between two squares. Because the thing is, Dark Nuts can only pivot when they're on a square. So when they're on half of a square, they can't turn. So if you hit them from the side, when they're halfway through a square, they can't turn to hit you, and they will get hit by it. And that's how you fight them. But I was really screwing that up there. Alright, here's the step ladder. Or no, this isn't the step ladder, this is the raft. The raft with which we make it to level 4. You can also use this raft, Hey there, Siri! You can also use this raft to get another heart container. However, it's over on the other side of the world, right next to another heart container with which you need the step ladder to get, which you get in level 4. So I usually do level 4 and then go get both heart containers just because it saves a bunch of time. Not that I'm a speedrunner or anything, but you know. Did I pass by a locked door yet? I'm worried that I like missed the map or something. It is going excellently. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda, so yeah, it's wonderful. Oh. I don't even remember that being the room that gives you a key. Okay, so this is a room we've already been to, but maybe that was a locked door up top before? I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is the Salvastica level, or maybe it's a swastika. I can never remember which is which. Worth it. Did you get the schwad from the old man on top of the waterfall? Yes. Link is too polite to even budge an inch while someone is speaking to him. Bah! 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 Oh wait, doesn't the boomerang actually kill bats? Yeah. I should probably employ that more often. Oh, okay. I can't help but feel like I missed something over there. But nope, we're fine. There we go. You pick up that map and you're like, whoa! Oh, okay. It's just a video game map. It's alright. Oh, the other secret to Dark Nuts? Check this out. I'll see if I can get it to happen. Yes. Oh, no. If they're... you can get them through bricks if you're below the brick. One thing about this game that you'll notice is you can attack upward through a brick and your sword actually makes it through, but you can't do it downward. Hey there, Mike Herbert. Nope. Oh, weird. Room spoils, you can't, get that way. Oh, is this Manhandla? Oh, shit. Alright. With a well-placed bomb, you can just fuck this guy's day up. That was not quite well-placed enough. Uh-oh. Yeah! Alright, and there you have it. That's level 3. Oh, geez. Estranged husband? Started his own line of seasonings? Is that a reference to, like, putting a dash of salt on something? Is it a swastika? A swastika goes counterclockwise, and a salvastica goes clockwise? Is that what it is? Mrs. Dash is a seasoning brand? Oh, weird. I never knew that. Is that a weird Canadian thing? Ah, get back here, you. Okay, remember I was talking about not wasting time by going and getting that other thing? Let's actually do that. As in not waste time. Here's level 4 right here. You can kill a lot of bats with the return on a boomerang. Oh, there's 2 right... This is 2 bats. I swear that was 2 bats. Maybe it wasn't. Alright. Oh, geez. Alright, it's these guys. And then what am I doing here? Let's... unlock this door? Probably? Oh, geez, that's right. This is the first dark dungeon. It's not the darkest dungeon, but it's the first dark one. Oh god, there's so many bats now. Good thing I've got the shooty sword. What a weird thing, by the way. If you have full health, your sword shoots out. It's awesome. Like, it totally makes the game better. But it's another thing, like, I would have never thought of that. You're too late, Darkslayer. I already made the darkest dungeon reference. I said it's not the darkest dungeon, but it's still the first dark one. Alright. I really feel like we've got a bombable right here, but I don't quite remember. Okay. I might be thinking of a certain spot in level 7. Yep, here's another dark room. Get out the stop bath. Let's develop these photos. Oh, shit. Is that still a thing? Do, like, photographers still actually photograph to film and then develop the film? I guess, probably. I bet there's a lot of steps to the development process that can be used to make more artistic photography. This is a he-cat. This is Magic. Oh, he's sleeping. Gosh, you wake up at the slightest thing. I just wanted to move that away. I put my hand within a foot of you and you just woke up. Fucking animals, man. They have a sixth sense. Edgy hipster photographers? Well, that just sounds like an oxymoron now. Or wait, no, not an oxymoron. Redundancy. The opposite. I'm just kidding. I think photography is a really weird art form. Because it relies so much on, like, finding something that already looks good and then just taking an artistic photograph of it. However, I don't know. I've not looked into it. I haven't looked into it enough to be able to dismiss it. DSLR? What's that? Alright, here's the step ladder. You know, straight from Binding of Isaac. It works weirdly in this game, though. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so like right here, this is a corner. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta take care of these bats. Okay, so like right here, this is a corner. And I can use the stepladder to walk across the water, but if I walk right here, I cannot walk downward onto this thing. It doesn't like fill in a square, it just actually creates a bridge that you can only walk across. Which is weird. It's like they just took a thing from Binding of Isaac and then made it not as good. It's like when companies put Dark Souls mechanics in their games, but then don't do it right. Digital single lens reflex. Oh, is this the room that you can't get across? Yeah. Oh, just insanely priced digital cameras. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I've tried to learn how to play this song on like a keyboard, but that part at the end, I can do all this part, but then this part, what the fuck happens right there? I don't understand musically what is happening right there. The thing that where I was getting the music from says that that part is in 5/4 time. Oh, see, there's that well-placed bomb I was talking about that just kicks the shit out of Manhandler. Walk into the waterfall. Oh yeah, you walk into the waterfall, and then they say go up, up, up the mountain. Whoops. Whoops. Isn't this a thing? Yeah. I think there's just rupees in here. Yeah. And you can kind of skip some of the level. Like, you can save a couple keys by bombing through there instead of going up and left and right. But again, we've got plenty of keys. There's more of these four-eyed fucks. Larry, you four-eyed fuck. Oh, how did it kill one and not the other? It looked like they were on the same exact spot. Anyway, there's this standard Hylian secret lock again. This is a cool and interesting boss, the way that like the heads come off and then start shooting at you and stuff, but I don't know, you just tank it, whatever. There was definitely an easier, better way to tank it though. I was kind of doing it wrong right there. All right. Well, fellas, it is now time. Well, first, I gotta go buy this meat before I forget. And then, after that, it's time to go collect on 2 more. We're done with half the dungeons now. Over half done with the game, I would say. Maybe I'd say that this is the halfway point. The last dungeon probably takes about as long as it takes to get all the stuff from the beginning, so that kind of washes out. But where do we go? What do we do? There we go. What am I saying? We're about halfway done. I just gotta go grab this meat. You have to use this in level 7, which will be soon enough. And then we just collect on 2 more of the heart containers that are across the map. And then we'll have all of them. And then we can go do the rest of the dungeons. And the next dungeon, level 5, it's, I don't know, reasonably close to where these other heart containers are. They're kind of on the way if you take a little loopy way around. And by that I mean say hi to the old man. Hey, what's up? That gave us the wooden sword at the beginning. And we continue to kill all the enemies because it's fun, not because we have to. Yep. Bah. I want these, even though I shouldn't need to use any more money for the rest of the run. Actually, there's a good chance that I'll have to use my red medicine and go buy more medicine. But that won't be that expensive. It'll be like 40 rupees if I use one, 68 if I use two. Okay. I don't know what you're looking for, Mike Herbert. You've been around here long enough to know the reaction that you get, which is just, oh hey Mike Herbert, again with the trolling. How's that going for you? There's another one of our red hearts. Pip. And then here's another heart container. This looks so much like the entrance to a dungeon, but somehow it's not. And there we go. We got all the heart containers from around the map. The remaining 4 are from the remaining 4 dungeons. All right. Every once in a while, I still get like 1 pixel line that shoots across the screen. And at this point, I'm just blaming the C-Sync cable. Because I had the, I had that Sinpel really shitty, SCART cable. And it did it all the time, and then this one from Retro Gaming Cables is better, but it still does it every once in a while. And because I've had a problem with one of their cables in the past, whoa! Oh, that's right, there's a lever right there that always gets me. But yeah, because I've had trouble with their things in the past, now I just blame that. Alright. Arrowed. So the Pool's voices, remember, there's a funny little thing. On the Famicom version, the controller actually had a mic on it, because Nintendo loves gimmicks. And you could shout into the microphone and it would kill those things. But on this version, you just shoot them with an arrow. Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound. Oh, right, we're in this level now. Watch this weird trick. So these guys, you can... Hang on. We only have 2 bombs? Okay, I have to use the trick then. Okay, check it out. These guys, you can stuff their face with 3 bombs and kill them, but if you put 1 bomb... It switched on me. If you put 1 bomb in their face and then a second one on top of them, and then sword them as the bomb explodes, they always drop more bombs. What the fuck kind of weird thing is that? Did you guys know? Oh, there's 2 more things to buy. I forgot about it. Is this one of them? No, it's somewhere else in the level. I think up there might be the dungeon map. That's a weird trick that somebody in the Twitch chat taught me once. Like, you can stuff a bomb in their mouth, and then stuff a second one, and then stuff a third one. And you can even kind of stun lock them, you know? So it takes 3 bombs to kill them. But 3 bombs per guy is a lot. But if you just stuff 1 into their mouth, and then lay down the second bomb too early, so it explodes on top of them, while they're still having the first one explode in their mouth, and you sword them in the face, then they just die. And when you do that, they always drop more bombs for you. What a bizarre thing, eh? Remember what I said about attacking these guys when they're on half squares? Oh, jeez. They can still be tricky. Level 8 is a nightmare because of those guys. This I didn't expect. Oh, right, we're on top now. Yes, yes, yes. So then over here is where we get whatever the thing is that you get in this game. Or in this dungeon. The fuck does this dungeon give you? The recorder, right. Which is what unlocks level 7, which is why you can do level 7 after level or before level 6. Shit. Yes. Yes. No. Fuck. Damn it. Fuck. There we go. Someone was arguing with me the other day that Link to the Past is not at all an upgrade from the original. Well, I shouldn't use the word upgrade. That it doesn't do anything different than the original does. But the thing is, what my thing was that Link to the Past has puzzles in it. This game doesn't. People talk about puzzles, but all this game has is there's a brick in this room, and if you push it to the right, a staircase opens. What? Like, this game doesn't have puzzles in it. It just has, like, hidden things. I think this game is better than Link to the Past, but they're definitely different. There's also like the elevation thing that completely changes the game. So this guy sells us an upgrade to how many bombs we can carry. I totally forgot that this is a thing in the game, that you have to buy bomb bag upgrades. So I should try not to have to use the medicine so that we can save our money and buy the second bomb upgrade. Otherwise, how can I call it a 100% run? Can you bomb out of here? Yeah. Hey there, Rude! Oh, that is perfectly fine by me that you're in full lurk mode. I love lurkers. It makes me happy that I can be entertaining enough for someone to just watch while they do something else instead of like having to participate in chat for it to be fun. Because participating in chat, that's like something about the Twitch platform that is sweet. It makes like a lot of things more entertaining. The fact that you can talk to the person. Look at this. What a weird thing. Down the throat, on top, as it explodes, sword them. They always drop bombs if you do that. It's the weirdest thing. There's our map. Darkslayer, what I'm saying is that I get self-conscious sometimes that, you know, that I'm not good enough for people to watch. And then I think lurkers also are self-conscious about the fact that they feel like they might not be contributing. But I'm saying that I feel like we have a symbiotic relationship, the lurkers and I, where they make me feel like I'm putting on a more self-sufficient show. Yeah. Have I gotten left? Yes, that's where the map is, but then can you bomb in there? No. Okay. Here's a crazy thing about this game. Thanks, Seb, for the host. So, this is a crazy thing about this game. Look, take a look at this map. The one up there. Notice how much that zigzag upward, and then also the bottom coming over, looks like level 1. Everyone knows this at this point, but some people don't. This game has all of the... So the world map is a giant... the world map is a giant 8x16 square. And the dungeon maps are actually 2 more 8x16 squares, just interlocked in a way where you don't really notice unless you really pay attention. Is this the Toho level? No, Tin Muffin! That would be level 8, and you'll see what I mean. I feel like mummies should get one shot by fire, but, you know, whatever. That's not how they wanted the game to be designed. It's one of those comments, like when people say things like, in The Binding of Isaac, if you get the scissor and Mr. Boom, then you should turn into a bomb, but the bomb doesn't do anything because the scissor just cut the wick. And it's like, you realize that that doesn't make any fucking sense from a game design standpoint, why that would happen. Or why you would want that to happen as a player. I realize that in your mind, there's a link between what these items do in the real world, but that doesn't mean that from a game design perspective, it would be beneficial to how fun the game is for those two things to interact in such a ridiculous way. And also, how many goddamn things do you want to have to memorize about this game? Oh, Mons. Secret power is said to be in the arrow. I wonder if he's referring to Ganon at the end, spoilers, or if he's referring to, just killing the Pole's voices in one hit. Either way, Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound. So here you go, now he's a big fucking chump. Get over here, Dig Dogger. And then, what is this room again? It's like super pointless, or you get bombs or something. I bet I get bombs if I... God damn it. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? That looked pretty damn good to me. Come on. Fucking camera. Oh, that down there, that is like Gatorade syrup. If you mix that with water, you get Gatorade. My girlfriend gets a bunch of it from her work for some reason. Well, my friends, I guess we're gonna move over to some Final Fantasy III a bit early today. I wanted to play the rest of Zelda, but if you remember, we hadn't died yet in the game, and thus the game hadn't saved yet. And so that means that our whole run is gone, which is fine. You know, it only took an hour and a half, and we had fun during that hour and a half, didn't we? Past sell-by date yogurt last night? Oh my gosh, speaking of my girlfriend getting Gatorade and past sell-by stuff, she brought home a bunch of Gatorade that expired in like 2008 the other day. I'm like, why did your work have this, and why did you bring it home? Now we just have all this Gatorade that expired in 2008. I drank one of them. Well, I started to drink one of them. It tasted like dirt, and so I did not drink the rest of it. Alright. I think we're going to move on to Final Fantasy III, shall we? How do you guys feel about that? I just cleaned my NES the other day. I really am worried about that fucking bad Final Fantasy III I had and whether it screwed up my pins because it was so thick. I know that it's probably not because of that, but it sure is a coincidence that I'm suddenly having games freeze about once a day. All right.